Hey guys, it's Jackie, and no matter how much a woman tries to validate or explain her homosexuality, someone's gonna think it always boils down to it being problems with a man. That has something to do with the fact that most lesbians on YouTube have these videos where they're talking about why they don't like, men or whatever, and so I decided, and they all have these like generic put together answers, that you can read on like a bumper sticker or something. And today I'm going to talk about what most lesbians wouldn't tell you. Why do you get grossed out at the thought of men? I don't. Honestly, it's probably just my subconscious portraying all over my face that I'm bored, because I get easily bored with men. And I mean, I can't help that I have preferences, and somehow, even though I want them to, guys don't fulfill those for me. Do you like boys at all? And yes, I found a few guys that, I've become good friends with, and, they're great to have around, they're good to ask questions to, and you have questions about your car, they can reach high things for me, they can carry heavy things for me, and, they can protect me, and that's great and all, but that doesn't make me want to date you. Of course, I find some men attractive. I, find some women attractive. That doesn't mean that I'm going to pursue everyone that I find attractive, or that I'm going to have sex with them. I'm open. So whether I think someone is attractive or not is completely irrelevant to whether I will date them. But for me to call someone my partner, it means that they would have had to connect with me on more than one level, and it's not always what's between their legs. If you find a person that you can have fun with and communicate with openly and honestly and have this trusting relationship with, why should it matter, if they're a boy or a girl? They're your partner, and that's kind of how I see it. The sex is just the topper. Now, I'm not saying that women are easy to be with, or that it always works out, because obviously I've been hurt by some girls that I've been with, and it doesn't always work out. But the thing is that women are crazy, and they change their mind every 20 seconds, and they're constantly changing what they like, and you have to come up with interesting and fun ways to always please your partner. And I think that's why lesbian relationships move so quickly, is because you're always constantly having to think, what's next, what will she like, what can I do to please her? So it's easy to fall in love that way when you're constantly being surprised by your partner. It's kind of like a mystery, and I love mysteries. I stand on it. Women are extremely hard to please, and so when two women get together, obviously it's like, wow, you understand exactly how I feel. So yeah, that's why I said I think most relationships, lesbian relationships, move so quickly. Women just think of like details and thoughtful ideas for their partners to please them. So I guess that's what makes falling in love so much easier. The question that I get asked the most: why do you look straight? You're too pretty to be gay, kind of ties along with the same thing. Do you do it for attention? Do you like leading guys on, etc., etc., etc.? I just want to say this. I do my hair and I do my makeup because it's fun to come up with new looks, not because I'm doing it for male attention. Yeah, I want to make myself look good because that's what makes me feel good. And yeah, I like getting reactions from people. They're not always positive. And that definitely doesn't mean that I'm doing it solely for male attention. I just think it's fun to play around in makeup. Now, most of those questions came from my man-hating lesbian video, where I ranted about going out with my friends one night, and we were going to a straight bar, and how one stupid guy couldn't take a hint and wouldn't back off when I told him I was gay. Now, I'd like to know when dancing with someone at a bar became the sure sign that you were going to go home with them. I suppose if he had bought me a drink too, I should have just married him, right? Definitely doesn't mean you're going to change my sexual orientation, and doesn't mean that I'm going home with you. What kind of girl do you think I am? I mean, that's a ridiculous notion to think that I led someone on. Yeah, I'm a gay girl at a straight bar, but that doesn't mean I can't have fun, right? I think that people mistake being nice and having a good time at a club for flirtation. And you should just get over yourself. Give me a break. The next question has to be my all-time favorite. Trying to assume that I am gay because of my childhood. Saying that my father wasn't around, my mother was too overbearing, I was sexually abused as a child, which none of are true, I mean, my mother is a very strong woman, and I appreciate that I appreciate her raising me to be open-minded and opinionated and strong-willed, and, no, my father wasn't around often, but I have a great relationship with my father, and I think I know why he wasn't around when I was younger, and that doesn't change the fact that I still love my father. And him not being around has nothing to do with me liking women. And how do you know you're gay if you've never been with a guy type questions? I've been with plenty of men. I've been, to know what I don't like and what I do want. And, I am young. I keep my options open. But, I mean, it just seems to not work out with men. So I identify as lesbian. Anyway, but like I said before, no matter how much a woman tries to validate or explain her homosexuality, it someone has to say it ties back to something to do with men. Usually, like I said before, all these women on YouTube, they say I was born this way and da 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 da. Majority of the time it's true. But if lesbianism was portrayed as an impulse by the media like it was with gay men, people will probably just call lesbians hoes and be about their way. But it's always somehow tied into revenge against boys or an alternative for girls struggling with social insecurities. I don't even know half the stupid little things that people make up to say that lesbians hate men. And yeah, there are a lot of lesbians out there who bash men and imply that their homosexuality is due to male behavior. But then, would it be a choice or manipulation? I believe that people who are born gay are not dysfunctional members of society, but a natural variation in human behavior. And bitter feminists with actual issues towards men give us lesbians, who are okay with men, a bad name. Most women, they want and they buy into the social construct of what a man should be, the strong, protect me, knight in shining armor type man. And yes, that's what most straight women want, but lesbians, on the other hand, don't want that. We're not attracted to men for the same reasons, so therefore we can care less how you act. And if women expect men to be aggressive, then when it comes to lesbians, men who know, or are informed that the woman that they are interacting with is a lesbian, then they should back off and respect the fact that we're not into you like that. I mean, it's a simple concept, but you can't win them all, buddy. I'm just saying, you should back off. That way, no one's upset, no one's confused, and everybody will be happy. What a shame. Another black lesbian who couldn't handle big black cock. Are you serious? Is that an actual comment on my video? Really? Okay, well, someone else left. I bet you still let a female shove a penis-shaped object into your vagina. Won't find a guy jerking off another man with a rubber-shaped vagina. Now, would you? I'd just like to answer that and say yes, I do. I used to work in a sex store, and gay guys used to come in all the time and ask for these, like, masturbatory sleeves. And you slip it over your penis, and it could be asshole-shaped, vagina-shaped, alien-shaped, whatever. It gets them off. And they do it all the time. So I don't want to hear that me using a strap or me using a penis-shaped dong or whatever is me not being a lesbian or me wanting to have sex with a man, because it's not. You should learn your female anatomy and notice that, you know, the vagina was made for penetration because it feels good, duh, not because I need to have a penis inside my vagina. Going back to what I said before, if I don't connect with you on more than one level, you're not getting inside my pants. So there are some guys, like girls, who can't take no for an answer. I constantly hear straight women bashing men, and even some straight men, you know, devaluing their women, talking about, you know, them being sluts in the club and everything. So I mean, just because I posted a video about one guy does not mean that I hate every single guy. I wish people would understand that. That's why I use straps and dildos. It's as simple as that. Not because, just because you have one, you're entitled to get inside my pants. If you don't meet all the qualifications of a potential partner, you're not getting in there. I'm not supposed to just let you hit because you have a dick. Sorry. Stank face. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and if you have any more questions or any more excuses for why you think I'm gay, go ahead and put them in the comment section below, and probably make another video in a few weeks. But anyway, I love you guys. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.